Golden Magne, or global superhero. How Jungkook became the face of Korea's international image, and why fans worldwide are losing their minds. Jakarta, January 20th, 2026. Could a single pop star truly reshape how the world sees an entire nation? For Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, the answer seems to be a resounding yes. Dubbed the Golden Magne in Korea and increasingly called a global cultural superhero by international fans, Jungkook has just achieved a milestone that not only cements his position as a K-pop icon but also highlights the immense influence of Korean culture worldwide. The Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism of South Korea revealed in its 2025 National Image Survey that Jungkook was ranked as the individual singer with the most positive impact on Korea's international image, a staggering recognition that has left both fans and cultural analysts abuzz. The annual survey, conducted since 2018, surveyed 13,000 respondents aged 16 and older across 26 countries throughout October 2025. According to the results, 82.3% of international respondents now hold a favorable view of South Korea, marking a 3.3 percentage point increase from the previous year, the highest in the survey's history. Cultural content, or K-culture, was highlighted as a major driver of the surge. While BTS as a group took the top position for influencing Korea's global image, Jungkook's individual recognition is particularly notable, outpacing other prominent Korean artists including Psy, IU, and even globally renowned actor Lee Min-ho. What is it about Jungkook that makes him so influential on the global stage? Fans argue that it is a combination of musical talent, charisma, and an approachable personality that transcends language and cultural barriers. Since his debut with BTS in 2013, Jungkook has steadily built a solo portfolio, with his 2023 solo album Golden earning international acclaim and topping charts across continents. Beyond music, his global impact extends through world tours, collaborations with international artists, and philanthropic initiatives, all of which enhance South Korea's image abroad. The reaction among fans has been immediate and intense. On X, formerly Twitter, posts from fan accounts celebrating Jungkook's achievement have gone viral. A post by @dailypraise showcasing the survey results received thousands of likes and reposts, accompanied by comments like "Congratulations Jungkook" and "Global pop superstar Jungkook," reflecting not only fandom enthusiasm but also an acknowledgement of his broader cultural significance. This raises an intriguing question. Can a single celebrity carry the weight of a nation's soft power in the global imagination? Experts are weighing in with mixed opinions. Gong Hyang-sik, head of public communications at the Ministry of Culture, commented, "Through this survey, we can confirm the high influence of K-culture worldwide." Jungkook exemplifies how cultural figures can enhance international perception. Yet, some analysts caution that such global adoration can create unrealistic pressures for Jungkook, potentially impacting his personal and professional life. The tension between maintaining artistic authenticity and fulfilling the role of a national cultural ambassador is a topic of increasing concern among K-pop scholars. Interestingly, the survey also revealed disparities in perception. While countries like the United Arab Emirates, 94.8%, Egypt, 94%, and the Philippines, 91.4%, demonstrated the highest levels of favorability towards South Korea, domestic opinion remained relatively modest, with only 60.4% of South Koreans expressing a positive view of their own country. Among international youth, approval ratings surged from 70.6% to 78.9%, indicating a particularly strong resonance of Jungkook's influence among younger generations. Jungkook's achievement underscores the global reach of the Hallyu Wave, a phenomenon that has elevated Korean music, television, fashion, and lifestyle to unprecedented international prominence. As BTS fans in Indonesia, one of the group's largest international fan bases, eagerly anticipate Jungkook's activities following his return from mandatory military service in June 2025, the impact of his presence, both as an artist and as a symbol of Korean culture, cannot be overstated. Yet, beyond charts, awards, and viral posts, there remains a deeper question. How sustainable is this level of global influence for a single individual? Can Jungkook navigate the pressures of international adoration while continuing to innovate and inspire? And what does this phenomenon say about the future of cultural diplomacy, where pop culture icons may wield as much influence as traditional statecraft? Jungkook's ascent to being recognized as a national cultural hero highlights not only his extraordinary talent, but also the strategic power of soft influence in the modern era. Every performance, interview, and philanthropic act contributes to a carefully crafted image that resonates across borders, turning fans into ambassadors and listeners into cultural advocates. This dual role, as both entertainer and inadvertent cultural diplomat, raises questions about the evolving responsibilities of global celebrities. Moreover, Jungkook's global impact challenges long-held assumptions about the reach of non-Western artists in an industry historically dominated by the United States and Europe. His ability to shape perceptions of an entire nation demonstrates the transformative potential of music and popular culture in bridging national identities with global audiences. Fans' enthusiasm, evidenced by viral social media activity, international chart success, and record-breaking engagement metrics, suggests that Jungkook is not just a pop idol. He is a phenomenon capable of reshaping narratives about South Korea on the world stage. As we watch the Golden Magne continue his journey, one can't help but ask, will Jungkook's influence extend beyond cultural admiration into concrete social or political impact? Will the next generation of K-pop artists inherit this mantle? Or is Jungkook's unique combination of timing, talent, and charisma a once-in-a-generation occurrence? The answers are unfolding in real time, leaving fans, cultural commentators, and governments alike in awe of the unprecedented power of a single global superstar. In conclusion, Jungkook's recognition as the individual singer with the most positive impact on South Korea's image is far more than a personal achievement. It is a cultural milestone. From viral fan reactions to high-level governmental acknowledgement, the Golden Magne's influence exemplifies the extraordinary intersection of music, media, and diplomacy. As international fans continue to celebrate his work and global observers analyze its significance, one thing is clear: Jungkook has transcended the traditional boundaries of stardom, positioning himself as both a symbol of Hallyu and a powerful agent of cultural influence. The question now is not whether Jungkook is a global hero, but rather what the next chapter of his unprecedented journey will reveal about the power of music to shape the world. Jakarta, January 20th, 2026. Could a single singer really influence how the world perceives an entire country? For Jungkook, BTS's youngest member, the answer appears to be a decisive yes. Recently crowned as the individual singer with the most positive impact on South Korea's international image, Jungkook is not only being celebrated by fans, but also analyzed by cultural experts worldwide. This recognition comes from the 2025 National Image Survey conducted by the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism of Korea, a report that has tracked the influence of Korean figures globally since 2018. The survey involved 13,000 respondents aged 16 and older across 26 countries and revealed a remarkable trend. 82.3% of participants expressed a positive view of South Korea, a 3.3-point increase from the previous year, marking the highest level in the history of the survey. While BTS as a group topped the overall ranking for figures positively influencing Korea's image, Jungkook emerged as the leader in the category of individual singers, surpassing globally recognized stars such as Psy and IU. This raises a tantalizing question. What makes Jungkook so uniquely influential in the eyes of international audiences? Fans argue that Jungkook embodies a rare combination of talent, charisma, and authenticity. Since debuting with BTS in 2013, he has steadily cultivated a global fan base, not only through group activities, but also via solo projects like his 2023 album Golden, which achieved massive success on international charts. The album's global reception demonstrates that his artistry resonates far beyond Korea, proving that language is no barrier to emotional connection. But music is only part of the story. Jungkook's world tours, international collaborations, and philanthropic endeavors amplify his influence, creating an image of a figure who is not only entertaining but also socially conscious, a modern cultural ambassador for Korea. The reaction on social media has been overwhelming. On X, formerly Twitter, fan posts celebrating Jungkook's achievement quickly went viral. One fan account at Daily Praise shared the survey results, drawing thousands of likes and reposts, accompanied by comments such as "Global pop superstar Jungkook," and "He doesn't just sing, he represents Korea to the world." The intensity of this reaction prompts another question. Is Jungkook merely a pop star, or is he now a cultural symbol whose influence extends to national perception? Experts weigh in with both admiration and caution. Gong Hyang-sik, head of public communications at Korea's Ministry of Culture, said, "Through this survey, we can confirm the high influence of K-culture worldwide. Jungkook exemplifies how cultural figures can enhance international perception." Yet some analysts warn that this level of global expectation can place immense pressure on young artists. The dual role of performing artist and inadvertent cultural ambassador may create unrealistic demands, potentially affecting mental health and artistic freedom. What's striking is the international reach of Jungkook's impact. Countries such as the United Arab Emirates, 94.8%, Egypt, 94%, and the Philippines, 91.4%, demonstrated the highest levels of favorability towards South Korea. Meanwhile, Thailand and the UK recorded significant increases in positive perception. Interestingly, domestic opinion remains more moderate, with only 60.4% of South Koreans expressing favorable views about their country. This contrast raises a provocative question. Why does Jungkook's global appeal resonate so strongly abroad, while domestic audiences are comparatively restrained? The survey also highlighted generational dynamics. Among teenagers and young adults, approval ratings for South Korea surged from 70.6% to 78.9%. Analysts suggest that Jungkook's influence plays a pivotal role here, as youth worldwide often interact with K-pop through digital platforms, streaming services, and social media. Each live performance, behind-the-scenes video, or Instagram post contributes to a nuanced and favorable perception of Korea, an effect that traditional diplomacy struggles to achieve. Jungkook's rise illustrates the extraordinary power of Hallyu, the Korean wave, in shaping global perceptions. From K-pop and K-dramas to fashion and cuisine, Korea's soft power has been steadily increasing for decades. However, the role of individual figures like Jungkook adds a new dimension. He becomes not just a participant in this cultural movement, but a symbol capable of directly influencing how foreign audiences view Korea, its values, and its creative output. Yet there's another layer to consider: the emotional connection between Jungkook and his fans. Unlike conventional celebrity influence, which may rely solely on media exposure, Jungkook's impact is intensely personal. Fans describe feelings of inspiration, motivation, and cultural curiosity sparked by his music and public persona. Social media platforms become arenas of collective celebration and advocacy, where fans not only promote his music but also engage in cultural diplomacy, spreading awareness and appreciation for Korean culture in their own countries. This phenomenon has implications beyond entertainment. Governments and cultural institutions are beginning to recognize the role of popular figures in shaping national image. The Korean Ministry of Culture explicitly cited survey findings to inform future cultural policies, leveraging the demonstrated impact of K-pop artists to guide promotional strategies. Jungkook's recognition illustrates a new paradigm. Individual artists can serve as potent instruments of soft power, reaching audiences in ways that traditional diplomacy cannot. However, the accolades come with scrutiny. Critics question whether the pressures of such global visibility are sustainable. Is it fair or realistic to expect a young artist to bear the weight of national representation? Could this level of expectation hinder creative growth or personal well-being? Jungkook himself has occasionally hinted at the challenges of navigating fame, offering glimpses of vulnerability that endear him further to fans but also underscore the intensity of his responsibilities. As Jungkook returns from mandatory military service in June 2025, anticipation among international fans is palpable. In Indonesia, one of BTS's most dedicated markets, fan communities have already mobilized to celebrate his return, speculating on future projects and appearances. The excitement reflects not only a desire for new music, but also a recognition of Jungkook's broader influence as a cultural figure whose actions resonate globally. The question remains, what does Jungkook's ascent tell us about the evolving nature of global celebrity? Traditionally, fame was measured by media presence and commercial success. Today, influence extends into cultural